Hey everybody, I'm James. Welcome to Big Boys Toys Production. Wanted to do another video this evening covering Rise of the Resistance. It's the most popular ride at Walt Disney right now, and it's in Disney Hollywood Studios, which is the most difficult of all the parks to get into now that they're running the 35% capacity that they're running at now. Now, I wanted to cover a couple of things. First, just kind of my general thoughts on Rise of the Resistance, as well as how to get a boarding pass, which is the only way you can get on Rise of Resistance, and how accessible the ride is for any of you guys that might be in wheelchairs. So stay tuned and let's talk about Rise of the Resistance. So Rise of the Resistance is one of the most epic theme park rides of all times. It's probably the most complex ride that's ever been created for a theme park. At least that's what I've heard on some interviews with the Disney Imagineers and stuff about the ride. It's kind of three rides in one when you get down to it. It's like starts off with a bit of a simulator type thing, ends with a little bit of a simulator, and it's kind of like a roller coaster, a trackless coaster or something like that in the middle. And even before you start the ride per se, the queue getting up to the ride is just so incredibly themed. You'll see in the videos that follow some of the shots from the queue line, and it's really just so absorbing, and I just can't say enough good things about it. Now, getting on the ride is quite difficult, just getting a boarding pass. So let me tell you what I did. So you could get a boarding pass at 7 a.m. and at 2 p.m. Now, the problem is these boarding passes are gone within a few seconds. So you've got to really be on your game. You have to use your My Disney app. You have to go to the Rise of the Resistance part of the app, and then you have to go join boarding group. So you'll click join boarding group, and then you'll just, on my iPhone anyway, you just pull down to refresh that page. So starting about 6:59, just start pulling that down to refresh over and over and over and over again. Be sure that you have a fast internet connection, whether it's Wi-Fi or your carrier network. Just pick the fastest one and then just keep refreshing. And as soon as it says join boarding group, click that. And then the next thing is gonna ask, I think it asks for your party, how many are in your party or whatever. But as long as everybody is connected in your My Disney app application, as long, like for me, it was just me and Karis. And so she was on my app, I was on hers, so she could make a boarding pass and it would include me, and I could make one that would include in hers. So as long as everybody's already connected to you, all you have to do is click okay or done or whatever that next step is. And you want to do it fast, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. So you keep refreshing until it says join boarding party, hit that, and hopefully you'll get on a boarding party. I was boarding party 31 on Sunday when we went. That was the first day we went to Hollywood Studios. We went back again on Thursday, and I decided it's such a difficult ride to get on. I wasn't going to take a slot away from somebody in the morning who might otherwise not get on, since I'd already ridden it once. But at 2 o'clock, I decided I would go ahead and give it a shot again, see if I could get another shot on the ride, because it's an epic ride. And so when 2 o'clock came, starting 1:59, started doing the refresh thing. I was in the park. I was in Batuu, so I was in the Black Spires outpost area there, connected to their Wi-Fi, and just kept doing the refresh. Popped up, joined boarding party, bam, hit it again, and I got on another boarding party. I think it was 106 or 108. And nowadays, when the ride's running well, they will board probably 125 boarding parties. Even though you may be the only one, your party, however big it may be the only party on one of the rides, if you will, the carts, for lack of a better term. So that's how you get on. You have to get a boarding pass. You have to do that at 7 a.m. or 2 p.m. Those are the only two times during the day right now that you can do that. And then when it comes to getting on the ride, if you're in a wheelchair, what they do is they open the side. So it's almost like a door, but they usually just leave it closed and people go through the narrow part where your feet would go, and people walk down that aisle. It would be kind of like, what would be comparable? If you entered Tower of Terror from the side instead of from the front middle, I guess. But those little side pieces open up. So they can open it up like a door, and now you have the seat. You're looking at the side of the seat. That said, my wheelchair cushion, the front of my wheelchair, the highest point of my wheelchair, is about 19 inches, I think, high off the ground. And the seat was probably a good 4 inches higher than that. So it would be an uphill transfer. I took my longest transfer board, I think it's 32 inches long, and I used that, just put it under my thigh and then just slid across. Thankfully, I had the help of Karis, my wife. She grabbed the back of my pants and helped me slide up the board and into the seat. And I think I put one foot in first and then slid and then pulled my other foot in. And getting out was really easy because gravity works every time it's tried. Just the reverse, slid down, and I put one foot out, and then slid down, and then pulled the other foot out. So right into my wheelchair. So getting on and off is not terrible, but it's not a piece of cake either. But if you take a sliding board with you, and especially if you take a sliding board and have a friend or two that can help, man, you'll be right into that ride, and it is amazing. So here, without further ado, video of the ride. And I think I shot the whole thing from the time we got on the cart till the end of the ride. So you guys enjoy. If you like the content, click thumbs up and click subscribe. Helps me out. Appreciate it. Probably too dark to see anything, but the line is immersive. It's just like all the things you would expect to see in a Star Wars land or world. Best Star in A New Hope. We're in the waiting room, getting on the ride. This will be our entrance. Theming is amazing. It's just unbelievable. Green comforts.
Commander 9-9, please report back to IGS cockpit.
Uh-oh.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batuu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pakara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pakara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. Lineman and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poltan and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Bakara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. About no time to waste.
Scout, this is your final call.
Drive. You're the best. I know. I feel like you were running into a wall on the left.
How many units? 2?
Follow me down the corridor.
General Orkan, otherwise known as Princess Leia. We will get to the bottom of this.
This unit here will be on the color blue. You're comfortable with the transport, correct? Very good. Inside the cell, you'll find color blue. You will remain on that color. Should any other units go and join you, you will go first. Otherwise, it does seem that you will be the only unit in the cell.
Thank you.
I see you decided to celebrate it happily ever after.
We have.
You will let it go. It won't be able to be delivered to everyone. Put my head in.
Blue dot. Right at the front.
Yep.
Button. Turn around. Uh-oh. Looks like we're in jail.
We are. We're in a holding
Leave
cell.
us. Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Remember not to spend so much time recording that you miss the experience.
I'm not missing it. Isn't this ride awesome?
Alright, recruits, we're just waiting on Finn. We'll get you out of here.
Get us out of here!
Take this corridor to the triple list, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children.
Oh my god.
It's a prisoner transfer.
This thing is awesome.
Does it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lift at the end of the hallway. Turn right. The probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it goes to the prisoners. You're breaching the 21
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detachment technical takeoff. If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. The escape pods just blew over. Wait, why are you going up? It's bad. Up is real bad.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
I don't think that's gonna stop us. Oh no, that's our ship.
Attention, all resistance personnel. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Okay, you're clear.
Your escape routes came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know, Scaffer is probably...
Down in Sector 4. Verification pending from key command personnel.
Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck.
Oh my god. That was awesome. Oh my god.
Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! SR5, you too.